My mama always told me by that wall. And I say, okay, ma, just gonna put my feet in.
Check out my Patreon. I just added 2 new tiers. One for Lost full length reactions and one for Game of Thrones full length reactions. Both of these tiers are only $2. Check them out. This is Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 2. Let's go. She does not look happy here.
You need to drink, child.
She's so beautiful.
Look, you're a simp.
Live on grass.
It's horse jerky. Ew. She's like, this is the rest of my life now.
Beyond the shy, they say there are fields of ghost grass with stalks as pale as milk that glow in the night.
Well, Mormont, as brutish as his life is, I suppose it is preferable to beheading. What did Ned Stark want you for?
Oh, he's a fugitive.
Selling to one.
Oh,
Some poachers I caught on my land.
he's a slave trader.
Under my reign, you won't be punished for such nonsense.
Face. That's cute.
Better looking bitches than you're used to, Uncle.
Got him! Okay, that's a good joke, Joffrey.
I can't stand the wailing of women.
What a jerk. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. Get bitch slapped.
I'm telling Mother.
With the 1-2 punch.
Tell her. Do you understand?
Man, he just made him a little bitch.
Do
Oh.
you understand?
The prince will remember that, little lord.
If he forgets,
Tyrion doesn't care.
And a mug of dark beer to wash it down.
Beer for breakfast. I love it.
Bacon.
Is Bran going to die?
Oh, he's not dead.
No.
They messed up.
What do you mean?
The maester says the boy may live.
Oh, that's not good. I mean, it is good. Man, Bran's a fighter.
Charms of the north seem entirely lost on you.
Still can't believe you're going. It's ridiculous, even for you.
And go celibate? The whores would go begging from
Oh,
dawn
he's going to the
Castle
wall?
Rock.
That's
No,
funny.
I just want to stand on top of the wall and piss off the edge of the world.
He's gaining popularity in my character list.
I lost my first boy. Little black-haired beauty. Forgive me.
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
To hear right now.
Trying to make me sympathize with her.
I pray to the mother every morning and night that she return your child to you.
I am grateful.
She's a good liar.
Perhaps this time she'll listen.
She's not buying it.
Have you swung it yet?
Of course I have.
At someone, I mean.
It's about to swing it at you. Better back up.
Strange thing. Let me thank you ahead of time. You're guarding us all from the perils beyond the wall.
So patronizing.
Grateful. It's about good, strong men like you protecting us.
Prince Charming, get out of here.
Guarded the kingdoms for 8,000 years.
Is it we already?
Wow. Their wolves are already grown up a lot. Oh, that sword's for her.
First lesson. Sticking with the pointy end.
I know which end to use.
It's good advice.
I'm going to miss you.
Yeah, I guess he's never gonna see him again, right? Well, I guess you can leave the wall, because Benjen came down to Winterfell, so...
Sansa can keep her sewing needles. I've got a needle of my own.
Oh, Needle. It's a neat name.
I'm taking the black.
Wow, she has so much disdain for him, you can just tell.
I want you to leave.
Okay, then. You need to calm down. He clearly loves him, though. Gotta respect that, lady.
You came back a year later with another woman's son.
Oh, that's
Now
why she
you
hates
really
John.
regret-
Because he's a bastard, so it's just like a sign that he cheated.
It's what men always say when honor calls.
You said goodbye to Bran. He's not going to die. I know it.
You Starks are hard to kill.
My mother? A farewell, Snow.
And you Stark.
I feel like they're probably gonna reunite at some point. Sorry, I'm just smiling about how good this show is. It's amazing. I can already tell I'm gonna be really into this.
You are a Stark. You might not have my name. You have my blood.
Oh yeah.
Is my mother alive? Does she know about me, where I am, where I'm going?
The next time we see each other, we'll talk about your mother.
There's gonna be John with Tyrion here. We should get some interesting interactions. Maybe on the road together. Going on a road trip. Everyone stops for the king to take a piss. I love that. I wonder if we'll see flashbacks to Eddard's past. Not sure if this show does flashbacks.
Trust me, that's not the worst thing.
Daenerys Targaryen has wed some Dothraki horse lord. What
Oh.
of it?
Doesn't start breeding.
Tell me you're not speaking of this.
Oh, it's unspeakable.
Oh, they're gonna try to murder her.
What her father did to your family, that was
Stay
unspeakable.
away from my queen.
What Rhaegar Targaryen did to your sister, the woman I loved.
I'll kill every Targaryen I get my hands on.
You can't get your hands on this one, can you?
He's bloodthirsty.
As long as they remain on the other side of the narrow sea.
I don't know when, I don't know who we'll be fighting. But it's coming.
Wars are coming.
My sister married the new king, and my repulsive nephew will be king after him.
So I guess Jaime killing the
I must
king
do my part
got
for the
his
honor of my house,
sister
wouldn't
in
you
there
agree?
to be queen.
Fire.
Oh, fire.
You stay here, I'll come back.
Oh no.
Supposed to be here. No one's
It's an assassin.
It's a mercy.
Oh god. It's a nice blade.
No!
Is he gonna kill her? No, 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 no. That is brutal. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, her hands are messed up. Oh yeah, he protects his boy.
The trader from Karth told me that dragons come from the moon.
The moon?
The dragon moon theory. It's like flat earth. I believe it. Hell yeah, brother.
Can you teach me how to make the Carl happy?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna get some Kama Sutra action here. She gonna like find a hair. Called it. Called it. It's windy. It's windy as fuck there. I like there wouldn't still be a hair on the ground.
I don't think Bran fell from that tower.
She's smart.
I think he was thrown. But I would stake my life the Lannisters are involved. We already have reason to suspect their loyalty to the crown.
Did you notice the dagger the killer used? It's too fine a weapon for such a man.
Lord Stark must be told of this.
I don't trust a raven to carry these words.
I'll ride to King's Landing.
No. There must always be a Stark in Winterfell. I will go myself.
I'll send Hal with a squad of
People are
guards.
heading off in a bunch of different directions. It's gonna be interesting.
Are you a slave, Khaleesi?
She's no slave.
Then don't make love like a slave.
Gotta use them hips.
Very good, Khaleesi.
God damn, Daenerys.
Out there, he is the mighty.
They just showed us full Dothraki ass right there. I did not need to see that.
No. Adeline.
Well, this is certainly a new experience for him, I'm sure. The relationship didn't start out the best. A little non-consensual, but I guess they're into it now.
You're scaring my lady.
Joffrey is the type of person that would treat service workers bad. Joffrey's about to act up, isn't he?
Ow! What are you doing here? Go away.
Your sister. Lord.
He's the butcher's boy.
He's my friend.
Pick up your sword, butcher's boy. Let's see how
Oh
good you
god.
are. She asked me
Joffrey.
to, Lord. She asked me to. I'm your prince.
That's a kid who's never been told no right there.
Much.
Fuck yeah, Arya. Fuck that little prick. Oh, she's gonna like disfigure him.
Stay here. I'll go back to the inn and bring help.
Then go.
Such a bitch.
Touch me.
Go.
No. Oh my god. You had to throw a rock at it. It's so heartbreaking.
Why was my daughter not brought to me at once?
How dare you speak to your king in that manner?
Quiet, woman.
She just bit him a little. He was hurt
A little bit.
Joff told us what happened. You and that boy beat him with clubs while you set your wolf on him.
That's not what happened. Liar.
Wow.
Shut up!
Enough! He tells me one thing, she tells me another.
Joffrey will bear these scars for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and he deserves it.
You let that little girl disarm you.
And what of the direwolf?
Weird.
We have another wolf.
Oh, Sansa's wolf?
As you will.
Sansa's wolf didn't do anything.
No,
Not Lady.
Lady didn't bite anyone. She's
No.
good. Lady wasn't there. You leave her alone.
He who passes the sentence shall swing the blade, so Robert should do it. They killed him?
Rode him down.
What the fuck?
Not very fast.
Wow, that's just messed up. No, don't do this. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, that's brutal. Oh, Bran's awake. The ending of the direwolf's life brought Bran back. Alright, that was Game of Thrones, Season 1, Episode 2, The Kingsroad. So I wanted to note some things from last episode's comment section. In the episode, I was talking about how I was looking forward to seeing some battles in the show. And some of you guys in the comments let me know that that's not really what this show's about. Commenter LW said, if you started watching because you thought this was some 300 or Braveheart type period war movie, I'm going to warn you that Game of Thrones is mainly about political intrigue. It's much more Shakespeare stage play and much less This Is Sparta action flick. After being 2 episodes in, I'm starting to really see what you guys are talking about with this. It seems like there's going to be much more dialogue heavy episodes and less action heavy episodes. And let me just say, I'm not disappointed. I'm into shows like this. I've seen House of Cards and West Wing, which are both pretty dialogue heavy shows, and I enjoyed those both. So I think I'm going to enjoy the rest of Game of Thrones. Also, some of you guys were talking about the editing style of the last episode. I tended to skip around a lot and blocked out a lot of scenes with the screen blocker. I feel like I've gotten better at editing, so I'm gonna try to add long dialogue sequences instead of skipping around beat to beat. For next episode, I'm gonna have my roommate, who's a pretty big Game of Thrones fan, edit some of the episodes so he can add in some scenes that have foreshadowing or that are important for the future of the show. So we started the episode with Daenerys. She was getting used to the Dothraki way of life. She's eating horse jerky and she's riding for long periods of time and getting super exhausted from it, it seems. But throughout the episode, it seems like she's found her way in the tribe. She's learned from one of her servant girls how to please the Cal, and it seems like they're now a concrete couple, which is cool because they started out in a kind of a weird place. Daenerys being with the Cal is putting some pressure on Robert Baratheon across the Narrow Sea. I went back and rewatched the dialogue between Ned Stark and Robert Baratheon where they were talking about Daenerys. It seems like Robert is super hellbent on killing her. I'm not sure how Rhaegar Targaryen's related to her, but he killed Robert's soon-to-be wife, Lyanna Stark, I think her name is, which is Eddard's sister. He's also scared of the Dothraki tribes coming over across the Narrow Sea to pillage Westeros. But Eddard doesn't seem that nervous about it because they don't have ships yet. But it seems like Illyrio, the person they were staying with, has enough money to maybe get ships for them. That saying, however, they do have 100,000 men, which is a lot of people, and that's a lot of boats. So in Winterfell, we had Jon leaving for the Wall. He went to go say bye to Bran, and Kat was there. She really does not like Jon. It makes sense because Jon just reminds her of when Eddard was unfaithful. Every time she looks at him, she just sees Eddard's unfaithfulness. But I think she needs to get over it. It's been 18 years or however old John is. She really needs to stop taking it out on him, and she just needs to get a grip, I think. Also at Winterfell, we saw Bran almost get assassinated with a suspiciously nice blade. It's later suggested that this was most likely given to him by someone wealthy, probably a Lannister, in order to kill Bran. I mean, this doesn't really make sense to me. I'm like, they're supposed to be smart characters, right? The Lannisters. Why would they give him a super nice blade to kill him with? Bran is literally in a coma. They could have used anything. They could have used a pillow. They could have just used your hands to smother him. They also didn't think anyone was going to be there because they set a fire. So that was a dumb move on their part. On the Kingsroad, we saw Sansa meet a new character. His name was Ilan Payne. He's the royal executioner, I believe. His tongue was cut out by the Mad King, I believe Joffrey said, which is the same king I think that Jaime was the one who killed. We also saw a confrontation between Joffrey and a butcher's boy who was playing with Arya. Joffrey was kind of bullying the kid and was cutting his face with his sword. Arya wasn't having any of that, and she attacked him with her wooden sword. And Nymeria, just being a protective dog, also attacked Joffrey and I believe bit his hand. The scene of Arya throwing a rock at Nymeria was just so heartbreaking. I can't imagine having to do that to my pet, but hopefully they reunite in the future because obviously Nymeria is not dead, so maybe we'll see them come together again. So then Robert caught Arya and didn't really punish her, but Eddard was pretty pissed that Arya was not brought to him first. The only real punishment that he said was that they had to kill the direwolf, and Eddard decided to do it himself. I mean, that's typical Eddard fashion. He who passes the sentence shall swing the blade, which was also a super heartbreaking scene. Like, it's so hard to see that. Speaking of the Mad King, we saw Tyrion give us some more info on that. He said that, obviously, that Jaime killed the Mad King. I'm guessing this was a power play to get his sister as queen. This just gives them more power in the new regime. So yeah, looking forward to next episode. We have Jon. He should be at the wall with Tyrion. We get to see the wall for not the first time. We saw it at the very beginning of the first episode, but we're really going to see the Night's Watch and how it works. Also, next episode, I'm guessing that Eddard, Arya, and Sansa will get to King's Landing. So we'll get to see more of the city and the dynamics there. Catelyn's also heading for King's Landing, so I'm guessing we'll see Catelyn and Eddard reunite in King's Landing. Alrighty, that was Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 2, Kingsroad. If you guys want to see full-length reactions, click my Patreon in the description below. Thanks, guys.
My mama always told me about that wall. And I said, okay, ma, just gonna put my feet in. I'm sorry, ma, I got right in that water. I ain't never noticed I was going deep in. Lately, I've been working overnight.